Okay. Okay. Hello everyone in the chat, and I hope I'm audible to you all. And without spending another seconds here and there, let's jump into the today's live session. I'm very much excited for this, and I hope you all also excited for the data analyst roadmap. Okay, let's start. Let's begin. So yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to Code with NM. If you're wondering how to actually become a data analyst in 2026, not just the theory but the real step-by-step path, you are in exactly the right place. I'm Nilesh Maurya, a software engineer, a founder of Code with NM, and educator. And in this video, I'm giving you the complete data analyst roadmap, the skills, the tools, the salary numbers, and the exact order you should learn things in. Stick around till the end because I will show you how to build a data analyst portfolio that actually gets you hired. Let's get into this. Okay, first thing first. So we need to understand first what is data and what is data revolution. So let's start with why this career is matter right now in 2026. The data analyst industry is absolutely booming. Every company, big or small, has realized that decision backed by data is the best decision rather than based on gut feelings. That means the demand for skilled data analysts has surged like never before. This isn't just reshaping industries, it's open up the flood of brand new opportunity for people like you or people like me. And so if you're worried you are too late to get into the data, trust me, you are not. This is exactly the best time to get into this and to start. So second confusion, I think, congratulations sir, we have finally reached 1K on Code with NM family. Proud to be part of the amazing learning community onwards. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, of course we have hit 1K plus subscriber, and thank you all for the support. And let's keep learning, let's keep growing together, and the next target is 10K, which is nothing but 10,000 subscriber. Okay, so the second, coming back to the data analyst, the second is navigating the confusion in the data rules. Yes, 10K is less for the quality of the content. Thank you so much for your kind word. But yeah, we need to set the realistic, uh, goals in real life. So for us, it is achievable. So after 10K, we will be setting to 50K and 100K. And of course, uh, my goal is not to get that much of subscriber. My goal ultimately is to make you market ready software engineer. And ultimately, if I deliver the quality of the content and the learning roadmap, coverage and everything to you, ultimately I will be reaching that subscriber. And it's not me who I consider as a Code with Emily. I always consider us as a family, the Code with NM family, and we will be the group, the bunch of software engineer which will be shaping the future of not just us, of maybe our countries or the whole world. Like, just remember, two of the people in a garage created Google, and the same way the Microsoft and Amazon has came into the existence. So uh, it can be like out of you, one of you or few of you or group of you can create the next something. I don't want to name it next Google or next Microsoft. You will be creating your own products. but we required that base, that structure, that learning, and I will be providing that. Okay, so let's come to the PPT, back to the roadmap and everything. So this is the biggest source of confusion for the beginners in sheer number of job, of course, because of the job titles out there. First, the data analyst; seconds, the data scientist, data engineer, and BI analyst, business analyst. So it's a lot. So before we go any further, let's bring some clarity. Understanding exactly what separate this role is going to simplify your entire career journey, because it tells you exactly what to learn and what to skip. So let's break down what data analyst actually is. Okay, so this is important. What is data analyst? So I will be taking few seconds and let you answer if you have a very small picture or a understanding is what is data analyst is all about, and then I will be explaining to you. Hello, hello, in the live chat. Take your time, think, and you can answer. You can be right, you can be wrong. It's good to be wrong. I always say this, it's good to be wrong, because we know there is a room for improvement for us. We can't be right every time. I also I try to make mistakes. That's why I learn from my mistakes. Doing decision making from previous data set. Yes, I can consider that answer. Of course, working on the already existing data set. But this is the uh, not complete definition, because if you are working on a live data, then that is not a previous data set. So let me answer this. So what is data analyst really? In simple terms, a data analyst is a person who takes new messy data, and turns into insight that a business can actually act on it. Think of it like this: the data is the raw uh, vegetables or spices, and you're cooking something, and the data analyst is the chef who turns it into the meal. Okay, and decision making can actually be used while time of preparation. If you see the raw material, the vegetables and the spices, and if you are a chef, you can come up with n numbers of dish with the same vegetable and spices. Yes, so you're not just chunking the numbers, you're telling a story with them. Let's look at what job actually involves day-to-day life of a data analyst. So day-to-day life of a data analyst, nothing but the roles and responsibilities. So here are the key functions of the data analyst, split into two buckets. First, your core responsibility: you collect data efficiently and effectively. You clean and process it, and trust me, this is where the most of your time actually goes. Then you analyze and interpret your findings, and finally you build insightful reports. Second bucket is stakeholder engagement. That is nothing but presenting the data clearly, collaborating with different teams, providing actionable insight, and supporting the decision making process. So it's just not a technical job, it's half technical and half communication. So next part is the real world example, because we all learn through examples, and I make sure that all the examples should be of real world. Okay, so let's make the uh, and understand the few real world examples in retail. First is retail. So in retail, analyzing sales data reveals customer preferences. Think about how Amazon knows exactly what to recommend you. In fraud detection, the second one, in fraud detection, identifying unusual patterns in transactions safeguard financial interest. Yes, so they also read your uh, how many times you're using GPay, PhonePe or XYZ, and what is your pattern. And after understanding that pattern, it creates a safeguard, and how that pattern is recognized with the help of your data only, of course, and the interest, the application you're using. That's how your bank catch a suspicious charge that you have done that transaction or not. And the last one is in healthcare, transforming patients' data improves care quality, helping hospital catch problems earlier. Retail, finance, healthcare, literally every industry need these skills. I'm just naming the few. There are ample and ample of industry out there who works on data and they required skilled data analysts. Now, why company hire a data analyst? This is important. So, why companies pouring money, millions and billions of money in hiring data analyst and skilled one? Because company rely on analyst for informed strategic choice. In short, they depend on data. Every big decision, what product to launch, which market to enter, where to cut cost, is backed by an analyst who dug through the numbers first. You became the person leadership trust to tell them what actually happening in the business. Yes, I mean the data set from the data warehouse and also the current data. Of course, now you're correct. So understood why company hires data analysts and why they pouring lot of money, not just hiring the data analyst, but also hiring the skilled data analyst and creating that environment and infrastructure for them. Now, the most important point, which you all are, I think, waiting. Sir, tell me what is a career opportunity? You're talking so much, but I am interested in what will be my salary and is there any opportunity out there? So, of course, now let's talk about the opportunities. The demand for data analysts is skyrocketing in 2026, with openings across every sector you think of. Starting give you a dynamic fast-paced environment where many hats and MNCs offer stability and huge resource to learn from. Why? Because if you're starting your journey as a data analyst, you are on a junior level and you will learn through as a year pass and you work in a particular product as a data analyst and then you grow. So that's why MNC offer a stability and a huge resource to learn from, because if you don't have that much used data you won't get that much of hands-on knowledge if you haven't worked in a real project, real world data which will be solving or tackling many issues or solving issues or giving the business consultancy where to invest, where not to invest, where to launch this product, where not to launch this product. Okay, so consulting roles through unique challenges at every project. So if you are starting your career as a data analyst, spend more than 2 years in a product and then try to jump into some other product or some other company. Just don't be comfortable on your job on a same product, or else you won't grow as a data analyst. You will be master in that product, on that particular domain, on that particular data set, but minded there is a ample of data and there is a vivid variety of datas you can work and do your analysis. And the freelancing market give you the flexibility to work on your own terms, whether your lifestyle, and there is a path in for you. So you have two career opportunities. You can be a data analyst freelancing. You can work for a company like Zomato or Swiggy. They have a complete different data set. Like Ola, Rover, they will be having the complete different data set. Or Google, Microsoft and all the MNCs we already know, they have the complete different data set, and of course the roles and responsibility will be different. And if you don't want to work with any company, you can work as a freelancing in the market and you can be delivering your data analyst knowledge for 6 months in one project, and then you can switch with the projects as you get them. Okay, so now let's talk about the salary range. And this I will be tell you in INR also if you get hired as a data analyst in India, but let's understand the worldwide. So let's talk about money, because I know that what's everyone want to know the salary range for data analysts. And it varies based on the expertise and experience. Fresher typically start around $60,000, and senior analysts can reach up to $1,20,000. And that wide range, which means your skill and how you position yourself matter a lot. It simply means how well your interview went. and let looks exactly what push you through that higher number. For example, you can get $60,000, even though if you are a senior analyst, but your interview didn't went that much well. And in India, it basically range from 8 lakh LPA, means 8 lakh per annum, and it can goes up to 35 to 40 lakh per annum. So this is the salary range, and I know uh, hearing this number and you are very excited. Oh, I can earn 8 lakhs, I can earn 15, or and I can earn $60,000 in INR. It is much more. So the numbers are good, and they are paying very well. The MNCs are paying very well to the data analyst, but the condition is only you need to be a skilled data analyst. You can't just be know the Python and I know the data and I can call myself a data analyst. That's what this roadmap and this live is all about, to make you aware of what it takes to be a skilled data analyst. And at the end of this live, you will be knowing the roadmap and what things I need to learn and where I need to improve to be a data analyst. And if you are starting from scratch also, so this will be helpful to you all. Okay. So up till now, if any query or any doubt, you can ask me in the live chat. Meantime, I will be continuing. So salary influencers. So what actually determines where you land in that range? Okay, this is three big factors. So first thing, I've already told that skills and expertise in analytics, this is important. So this dark blue or blue, this is part is the important. At the same time, the tools and technique you have mastered, your experience and the market condition at the time you are job hunting. Of course, if this field is in demand right now, it is in demand. From past few several years it is in demand, and in future it will be demanding, so you will get a good package. So of course, each and every job depends on the market also, and the combined impact of both working together. The skills are something you control completely. Of course, you, if you know Python, so how good you are at Python, so that is the skill. If you are not good at Python that much, you can upgrade your skill, you can upskill yourself. Okay, so that is why the skills you control completely, but the market we don't we don't control, we can't control the market itself. Okay, so from our side, skill is important, and the right time, when to apply, how to apply, where to apply, from which portal to apply, I will tell you everything. So this is the start of data analyst. Be with me at the end of this journey, and at the end of the journey you will be a skilled data analyst. I am promising this. Okay, and that's what the rest of the roadmap is all about, to make you market ready data analyst. And the other part is experience and the market condition. So experience, if you're beginner, so just be humble, and if you get placed, uh, s- start contributing if you can, or start learning there, and whatever the tool sets in that company or that product is using. So the first rule of entering into an organization as an intern or a junior developer is be humble. Charter accountant do the same things for MNC giving advice. See, giving advice on finance and giving advice on the data is completely two different things. Okay, this is two different things. You need to understand that. That's what initially that what I started is data analyst. There are two things. First is data. We need to understand what is data, what type of data, and the second is what is analysis. So CA only do the analysis on the cost, what is cost to the company, their expenditure, their income and everything. That analysis they do on the basis of mathematics, because they are very good at mathematics. But they can't predict. If you go and ask, I am creating one application, and which month I need to launch this application, where I need to launch, which type of people, which age group will be used, will the CA will able to answer this? No, they can't. They never be able to answer this, because that's why this field emerge. Business analyst, data analyst, they are the one who studies the data inside out, and they will answer this. Okay, I hope this clears your doubt. Okay, let's start with the roadmap itself. And first thing first, of course, all right. Uh, so the part you're waiting for, the roadmap itself, that's why you join this live. Does this roadmap require to complete your whole Python series? Of course, not whole, not with the API. The API part and everything you can learn side by side with the data analyst. But yes, the basic and the intermediate Python you need to know. You need to know the OOPS concept. You need to know the file handling and up till there. After that, the APIs and everything is for the Python backend. So make sure you learn the APIs and everything. But up till OOPS and file handling and modules, you need to know Python. That is intermediate Python. And after going the advanced Python, we will be starting in data analyst. What is advanced Python, how to use NumPy and everything are the advanced Python part. So we will be seeing and coding all those libraries in data analyst. Okay. So the complete learning roadmap, I'm going to walk you through this phase by phase. This is phase 1 in exact order. I recommend you to learn it so you are not wasting time jumping between random tutorials. Okay. That's what this roadmap is all about. And let's start phase 1. And in phase 1, it's Python. So Python is, now I'm just explaining you Python. I know you all know about the Python. So Python is a powerful programming language that enable automation and effective data analysis, especially through libraries like pandas and NumPy. This is your foundation. It's essential for any aspiring data analyst toolkit. Don't try to learn everything about Python. Of course, that's what I stated just now, and focus on data handling side like basic Python up till intermediate, what I already told, and pandas for working with tables of data and NumPy for numerical operation. That's 80% of what you will actually see. Pandas or NumPy, which one we will choose and use it? Both of them. I hope I answer your question, Sashank. We will be using both of them. The next phase is nothing but the SQL. So in Python bootcamp, I've shown you the MongoDB in data analyst because SQL is in demand, and data analysts majorly in real world they work on SQL. So that's why I've chosen SQL. So phase 2 is SQL, and honestly this might be the single most important skill on the entire list. So Python is the first, SQL is the second. SQL enable analysts to extract and manipulate data effectively using joins, filters, and aggregation to derive meaningful insight from complex dataset. In any industry, nearly every company store its data in database. So if you can't query a database, you can't do the job of a data analyst, of course. So you need to know the SQL, the query, and everything. I will be just going, we will be seeing all this once we start this journey. So make SQL a non-negotiable skill to learn. Yeah, everything. The technology are all talking in the chat. We will be seeing everything, but mostly matplotlib, if you want I can showcase that, but to showcase the graphical representation of the data, we will be using Power BI and Excel, of course. Okay, I can show you that also. One example I will take and show you the graphical representation of the data with the help of matplotlib too. Okay. So the next skill, this is, I'm talking about the phases and the skills we need to learn to be a data analyst. So the next skill is mastering the Excel. Okay. So don't skip this one thinking it's too basic. Yeah, because everyone will say, I know the Excel, I know the basic and everything. How can someone transition from a non-IT background into data analyst? It's very simple. Just follow my Python bootcamp. I will be adding the link in the comment section and pinning it, so you can go through that complete bootcamp, which is nothing but 6 to 7 videos. After that, jump on to the roadmap of data analyst, which is going on live, and it will be offline available after this, and then #1 data analyst, and up till I finish and completing the everything, every skill set, every phase of the data analyst. So being from any field, any background, you can be a data analyst. Okay. And of course you should know mathematics, some of the mathematics, and working, you should be comfortable to work with numbers and all. Okay. So that is important, because if you are not good at math, not that much, but basic addition, knowing the graphs and other things, you should be good at that. Okay. So Excel remains a crucial industry standard for data analysts. It's enable powerful data manipulation, visualization, and decision making through tools like pivot table and VLOOKUP function. A huge number of interview will actually test your Excel skills directly. So you should get comfortable for it and don't ignore the Excel by saying it is too basic and I know it. Okay. So we will be seeing Excel also. The next is data visualization mastery. Of course, I think you all were asking this only. So now let's talk about the turning numbers into the story. This is how the visualization is nothing but we are converting our number datas into the stories, and how we can do it by data visualization and transforming complex data set into engaging narratives that help stakeholders grasp insight quickly. For who will be the stakeholders? The CEO, the VP, Vice President, President, and the people who are invested in that company. They are not data analysts. They don't understand numbers, so they understand the graphs and everything. That's why this data visualization is important, and that's why storytelling is important on that data. That you get this data from where, then what type of analysis you have done, and this is a representation of that data in a graphical format, and then you need to narrate your story so that it will help the stakeholders to grasp insight quickly. There is where the design principle comes in, because you can't take the data and do any type of visualization, bar graph and line graph. You can't do this. Okay, there should be a proper principle to it, and effective charts, the right color, the right chart type for the right story. All of this enhance comprehensive and drives better decision making. A great analysis isn't just accurate, they are persuasive. So hope you understand means right chart type, right color, and everything in place will make your story uh, great, and your analysis much more greater. That's make you a skilled data analyst. So next is nothing but I've already told about that, Power BI. So to actually build those visual professionally, you will need Power BI and Tableau. So we will be seeing this also, and from scratch how to install it from in your system, and then how to use it. I will be showing you each and everything. Two industry standard tools, which is nothing but Power BI and Tableau. Hope many of you have already worked, many of you already know about this. If you haven't seen, so I will be showing you how to download it, how to install it, and how to work it, how to create your data visualization in those two. So from there, from it is designed for beginner to be a market ready data analyst. So they are essential for data analysts because they let you build interactive dashboards. And what are dashboard and everything, I will be talking once I'll start with the Power BI, and do proper data modeling. What is this terminology? What is data modeling? I will be explaining at that time. These tools empower you to present the insight visually and directly influence business decision. Of course, the job of the data analyst to influence the business decision. This is good, this is bad, we are spending lot of money, or we are heavily investing in this area and we are not making that much of profit. So this type of prediction you need to do, and you need to update or present your story to the stakeholders, and then they will be changing or updating their business decision. Okay. Can someone get a data analyst job with only SQL and Power BI? Of course not. Python is most essential and the first skill. Then second is SQL. Third is Power BI and Tableau. So you need to know all this. My college teacher covered whole Power BI syllabus in one class. That is not possible. That is not possible. But I don't want to comment on that. It's depend on the teaching style and person to person. I like to teach slow, and my motive is that those who are learning from me understand the concept. Okay, learning about the teacher, learning about me, it's secondary, but first what I'm teaching, it should be getting not into your head but into your soul. Because my agenda is, if I am sleeping and you wake me at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., and if you ask me what is oops, I should be able to answer that. In that way, I am a good teacher, and if you are able to answer this in the same way, waking up at 2 a.m., then you are a good learner. So in this way, you should learn any technology, not just coding and anything. If you're learning cooking also, if I wake up you at 4:30 a.m. in the morning and I ask you how to make noodles, so you should able to answer this. Okay, so by hearting and practicing and everything, ultimately we reach up to that point. So okay, but I don't want to comment on that. Okay, pick one. We need to pick one, like Power BI and Tabular. I will be demonstrating both of them to you, and it's your choice which one you will pick. Okay, which one you are comfortable with, and get really good at it. Either of the one. It should be a Power BI or Tableau. And the second one to become much easier to pick up. So if you're getting Power BI, that it is automatically you're getting the things and you're used to it, and it is you finding it very easy, just pick the Power BI, or same for the Tabular. Okay, the next is the phase 6, and this is important because up till now we have talked about the skills, what needs to be learned, what are the package, what is a data analyst, what is the job of data analyst, roles and responsibility. But that all you know about data analyst, and up till now we were talking about the skills we will be seeing, we will be learning, and we will be upskilling ourselves. But if you are not worked on any real world project, you won't be able to demonstrate or present yourself as a data analyst. Like, I don't teach college project, that is too naive. I really do real world projects. In first go, in first, if you see my Python project, in first go you will be finding it very difficult, but once you go through that 3-hour video, you will understand line by line what I have created. That type of backend Python developer in real world they are doing, and they're creating that type of APIs and structures and security and everything. So in similar way, I will be showing you real world projects on data analyst too. So here's why theory turns into practical. What you have learned theoretical, and of course the hands-on knowledge, here is your chance to convert it into a live action, into a real world uh, projects by practicing it. So phase 6 is nothing but the projects. It times to apply everything, like everything means Python, of course, SQL, Excel, visualization using either of the technology Tabular or Power BI to solve actual business challenges. So what will we do? We will be picking up the actual data set which is there publicly available on the internet, and then we will be doing our own prediction. So there are steps to do it. We can't directly just go and pick the data and do it, start applying the Python code, and there is a proper step by step to do any type of analysis, and we will be learning those step by step from scratch, because getting a data in today's world is very easy. If you look around, just look around offline in your locality, you will get the data. For example, if there is a bus service in your locality, what time the bus comes and what is the duration, the gap from one bus to another, this is a one type of data. And also there are ample of data available on the internet. So getting the data is easier in today's world, but to understand the data, to do some prediction, to do some analysis is where people are lacking. So I will be teaching you how to understand the data first, how to see that data, then what can I do with that data, that means understanding the data, and then what type of prediction I can do with that data, what type of analysis I can do that data. This is what you will be learning with the skill set, with all the Excel, Python, SQL, and visualization. Okay, so this phase is most beginner skip. This is what I find is from last 10 plus years I'm teaching. I find that people, those who are already working as a data analyst or they are starting their career as a data analyst, they skip this part because they are not sure what to do with this data. So what they will do in now, from last 5 years I'm seeing they create a 10 or 20 lines of data, or a table of 10 to 20 lines or rows. They will pick that 20 lines of rows of data and they will paste into the GPT, Gemini, Claude, and they ask them to do the prediction. So where are you as a data analyst? You are not doing any type of predictions. Okay, so we need to understand this, what is data, and we will be doing that prediction. And don't skip this real world project part, because this is the most common and the biggest mistake a beginner can do while time of learning the data analysis. So projects, real world projects are what proves you actually do on the job. It's just not talked about. It's control C and control V and official data analyst skills. Okay, so from day one I will be teaching you what is data and how visually you find the pattern between data. This is the most important skill set in data analyst. Okay, so the next is, just a second, think. So now, how to showcase your projects. So now we have learned the skills, we have done the real world project, now we understand the data, we are confident enough that now I can get placed myself as a data analyst. So there is a way to, of course, everyone will be showing their projects on the resume. That is self-explanatory, but there is a way to showcase it. Okay. So you need to showcase them properly. A project sitting on your laptop helps nobody. I've seen in offline I've seen my students saying that I've created wonderful project. So I asked, where is the project? They say, in my laptop. I asked, where is your laptop? They say, at home. So does it make any sense if you can't demonstrate that project towards me, towards not me, just towards anyone? It might you are demonstrating that to your friend and you're verbally explaining it, but you're not showing them that what you have created. It doesn't make any sense. Yes. So your project, it should be visible, well documented, and easy for HR or anyone those who was going through your project, that it should be that easy that a people from non-data analyst background, they should be understanding your project within a minute. If it is taking more than 1 minute, then you need to work on your project more, or the documentation part. Okay. So, and that this is most important, this is the deliverable part. I've learned the skill set, I've done the beautiful project, and it is wonderful in not just in my eyesight, but I've explained to someone, my colleague or my friend sitting next to me. They are also, wow, oh, you have done a very good project. But if I am unable to explain it, unable to demonstrate it, that doesn't make any sense in the real world, of course. So let's talk about exactly how to package your work so it get noticed, and it's nothing but a craftsman and impactful, or crafting an impactful resume. So the single biggest tip I can give you, be matrix driven. To be a matrix driven, focus on quantifying your achievement to stand out. Instead of saying analyzed sales data, say analyzed sales data across 5 regions, identifying a 12% revenue opportunity. Understood the difference? What I have done? How you can quantify your achievement to stand out with comparison with the other people, those who are applying for the same role as a data analyst, is instead of saying I have analyzed a sales data, that's it. You have mentioned your project name, and the description is one line, that you have used a Power BI, Excel, and so and so, and you are analyzed the sales data. This is boring, and I am not getting anything that you are a skilled data analyst or you are great at data analyst. Okay, but instead, if you are saying this, analyze sales data, your achievement, like analyze sales data across 5 regions, identifying a 12%, identify a 12% revenue opportunity. Now you're talking with the numbers. Now people from any field will understand this, that you have took the 5 region data and done an analysis, and in your analysis you identify there is a 12% of revenue growth opportunity is there. Okay. So number makes your resume believable and memorable. So HR will remember your resume. Oh, this is excellent, I need to shortlist this guy or girl. Okay. Hope this tip of the day is very useful for you all. The next is I will be showing interview preparation, which is very much important and essential for you all. So getting the interview is only half the battle. Means you uploaded your resume from multiple platform, you get selected, and you your first interview started. But there, you're blind. After introducing yourself, I am XYZ and I have done I have this much of certification skills and XYZ. After your uh, just what you are explaining to the HR or the interviewer, the first question, what is data analysis or anything, you are blank. And I know this is the real issue with you all out there. After introducing yourself, you won't be able to answer one or two after one or two question at least. You will be able to answer one or two, but after that you are completely blank. So you need to prepare properly for it. Okay, and all the skills, the tips, the tools, how you can crack the interview, I will be providing to you all for data analysis. So to do it in the next few slide, I will be break down exactly what to focus on, so you walk in confident instead of overwhelmed. And this is just the high level. In the roadmap I've covered this, but we will be having a one live session on the interview preparation, and there I will be in detail, I will be answering, and of course I will be creating a set of questions and then answering how you need to tackle it. But here I have done it on very high level way. So I've named it as securing your data analyst position. This is just the title of the slide. So once you through the interview, it comes down to this: apply thoughtfully and negotiate with confidence and clarity. This is high level. Don't just spray applications everywhere. For example, you're trying to apply for a data analyst, and usually beginners do this type of mistake. They will go on LinkedIn or any other platform you are using, and they will search data analyst, and they will apply the filters for the entry level or for a internship, and they will start applying randomly 50 100, or depending on your capability in a day, how many roles you can apply for it, or how many companies you can apply. You start targeting roles without reading anything, without reading the requirement, without reading the, might some of you read the company name and the requirement, but then too you will blindly apply because your goal is to get a job. Okay, ultimately our each and everyone has to earn. Okay, my also, that I need to earn, your also goal is to earn, but blindly doing it won't get you place. There should be a strategy in everything, and I will be discussing those strategy in detail with you all. So target role that match your skill set. The first thing is, first read the company name, understand what company does, then understand the roles and responsibility of that open position as a data analyst, and then the skills required there. Each and every roles, open roles on LinkedIn or any other platform, they mention the skill set. So go through the skill set and then try to match with your resume, try to match with your skill set, of course. And if it is matching more than 75%, then only apply. Okay, then only confidently you can sit in the interview, because the question will be on Python, on Excel, on Power BI, because you know all this. The question will be on this skill set, this technology only, and you will be comfortable to answer and confident enough to answer, and then you can negotiate with them. Okay, they are offering you 6 lakh, then you can negotiate. I am bringing this skill set and this much things to the table, so I need 8 lakhs, and this is the negotiation. We will be discussing this in detail also. So that will be your final step, actually securing your data analyst position. And this is the high level. Again, I'm saying each and everything about interview and negotiation and everything, I will be covering those in my upcoming lives. Okay, so let's talk about AI, because I've seen many of you asking me on the LinkedIn also, and few of you are asking me on the Discord also, that what about AI in today's world? There is a many free tools like GPT, Gemini, Claude, and XYZ are available. So can we use AI tools in analysis? So let's talk about this. So in 2026, being a great data analyst also mean knowing how to work with AI tools. See, there is a, just understand my this statement. knowing how to work with AI tools, not actually starting asking AI to predict your data and do the graphical representation, everything. You should know how to work with AI, means where to use AI, how much I need to use AI in my project. So I will be showing that to you all, and we will be using any one of the AI, and in our project we won't completely depend on it. Everything from data to clearing the data, which performing EDA, and doing the analysis, representation, and everything will be done by us only. Where AI comes in the picture, I will be explaining you once I come to AI part. Okay. So this is not, I never mean depend on AI. I'm not that guy. I am the AI engineer. I create AIs, but I never depend on AI. I don't generate codes with the help of AI, because see, there is a two things. If you start depending on the AI, sooner or later you don't realize that you have lost your coding skill set and you are completely depending on the AI itself. So I'm just saying, because now since 2025, and now it is more in demanding that a data analyst, data scientist, uh, or the other fields, they should know how to work along with AI tools, not with AI tools completely, along with, means in generating the documentation or XYZ. So you should know how to use AI tool in the project. Don't just start doing the analysis with the AI itself. Okay, that is completely wrong, and you will lose your skill set that you have invested your time and your efforts to learn those. Okay, so how to do it is, if you know about chatting with AI, it's nothing but you are prompting it. What you are doing is you are prompting. That is known as prompt engineering. If you don't know how to give a proper prompt to the AI, it can generate anything. Make an AI for data analysis and launch it for free open source. I can do it, but uh, making an AI and having the server live and database will cost me too much, because if anything is open source, people use it not in a control environment, they use it vigorously. They will start misusing the technology, of course, because this AI and everything is open source. We are misusing it. We are not using it for the purpose it was created. We are misusing it. So I have seen many of have created the GPT and Gemini as their local friend, the Snapchat AI, also the WhatsApp AI, Meta one. They are talking it as their buddy, their close friend, and they are misusing it. So humans usually do this type of stuff. They misuse the free stuffs. Okay. So yeah, so we will be learning the prompt engineering, and how with the help of prompt engineering we will be using the AI, and which can help us the speed up our process. Not we will be not generating the code and anything, but we will be, for example, we have interpreted something, we have done some analysis, so we will take some AI help, and we will ask him that uh, do an interpret of our results. So either of the case, my AI, if it is trained, my GPT is trained, so it will give me appropriate answer. If it is not, it will generate and give me a random answers too. So we won't depend on the complete interpretation of AI itself. Also guide how to contribute to the open source. That is easy. That is easy. If you master the Python, go on to the GitHub, check for search for Python open source, and you will find the ample of projects. If you understand those projects and the source code of the project, you can just download it, or you can clone that project. And if you find any issue with the source code, just AI company also uses each and every, of course, AI company. So the first company to use data analysis. See, in today's world, either small or big, small business or big business, small company or big company, each and everyone, even government organization, each and everyone is using data, because they have data. Now, prediction of data is 100% correct, rather than making some thinking some random decision or making some random decision. Okay. So next is nothing but build a standout portfolio. So resume is not enough in today's world. So we need to circle back to our portfolio. We need to create a portfolio, and I will be explaining to you all what is portfolio and how to create it, because the quality matters more than quantity. Sir, I have done 10 projects on data analyst, and there is another student or learner who has done 2 quality projects on data analyst. What are the chances that you have done 10 projects, you will get selected, but your 10 project is not that quality because you are more focused on quantity, and the guy who has done 2 projects but he have invested each and every single seconds and minute behind it, and has design and shape and a proper storytelling of his analysis. I don't want to comment on those things. I love my channel and I love myself. so that's why, because quality matters more than quantity here. So focus on impactful project, and it can be one, it can be two, but that actually demonstrate your skill more, 1 and 2, not 10 and a half finished one. So you have started 10 projects and up till 5 you have completed, then 6 7 up till 10 it is half finished, or you have just started with the problem statement. So 3 or 4 is strong, that's it. Don't go beyond 3 or 4. It should be strong and polished, well explained project, and mind it, I just say you create 2 projects or 3 projects strong and polished and well explained, well structured. It will beat 10 rushed ones every single time. Okay, so understand this. So we need to do a control project also with a proper well explained structures and everything, and visualization and demonstration. So, and after creating this 3 project, how we can create our portfolio as a data analyst, I will be explaining you once I'm coming on to that topic and time of explaining in detail. Okay, and this is important, portfolio is also important. Okay. Is there also DSA analysis? I've seen many of my learners from last many years I'm teaching. Why you all are very, I'm not sure, when DSA come into picture, all I've seen the student faces are, they are feared out, or they are in big question mark. Oh, DSA is there or not? I love DSA. When I was in engineering, I love DSA. It's not that difficult. And in my time, I've learned this in C and CPP. So the code were used, but in Python, it is very simple. It's few lines of code. But yeah, DSA, if you want, you can use. DSA is not an programming skills. It's a concept. Like oops is a concept. It is there in C, plus plus, Java, and of course in Python or any object oriented programming. So this is a concept. So DSA is also a concept. You can use the DSA if you want in data analysis. Okay. So analytical dashboard for sales and HR, and this is I'm taking a example for you all to create the portfolio, and how we can design and pick our first project. This is an example. In your case, it can be different projects also. That is much more easy. DSA data structure, what is this? I also heard about it, hash and stack. This is simple, yes. Pop, push. Yes, this is all easy. If you have a proper diagrammatical representation of everything, you can learn DSA. Come on, DSA is easy. Yeah, now you're going on to ML. This is data analyst. So there is a huge learning curve between ML and data analyst. Okay, once I've come on the ML part also, I will be answering those things, and then because now you are understanding what is data analyst, and now in real you don't know what is ML is all about. People get confused between ML and AI. People usually say that this works on its own is known as AI, but I say that works on its own is nothing but automated system which can be generated with the help of ML. So there are huge difference between ML and AI, and of course there is a very huge difference between data analyst and machine learning. When I will be coming to machine learning, I will be explaining you those things in detail. Let's see the first project, which is sales and HR. So this is the number one, and build analysis dashboard for sales and HR. Think sales performance by region or HR metrics like attrition and hiring trends. These are exactly the kind of dashboard real companies use every day, which makes them relatable to interviews. Okay, so we will be creating this to sales and HR dashboard, and on, of course, on the data only, and this you can add in your portfolio, or else you, if you want to do some of your project, you can do it, but I will be showcasing you the sales and HR. The second one is nothing but, and these are the real world project. Yes, this the MNCs use in the day-to-day life, and analyzing sports performance and viewership trend. Of course, if you like IPL, if you love cricket, you see the real time data of that player, or I'm just talking about the cricket, but in sports we can talk about hockey, we can talk about soccer, the FIFA is going on. Okay, so analyzing sports performance and viewership trend. So this is number two, and sports data is fantastic playground because it's engaging and publicly available. This data is publicly available. You can dig into player stats, matches outcome, or viewership number and tell a compiling story with them. For example, IPL, uh, there are ample of platform we can view IPL live. IPL is nothing but a cricket sports, if people those who are not aware. So Geo Hotstar, always when IPL comes live, Geo Hotstar, I think they have took the viewership license, and on live Geo Hotstar we can see the IPL. So viewership number for them, this data is much more important. Not just for them, for competitor of Geo Hotstar also. Okay, so that type of analysis we will be seeing, not of Geo Hotstar because that data is not publicly available, but the data which will be publicly available, we will be creating the dashboard and analysis and doing much more stuffs in the second project. The third one is nothing but insight into delivery metrics and chunk. So what is delivery metrics? Again, Zomato, Swiggy, Blinkit, and XYZ. Okay, so this will be our third project, and this is all real based project. So insight into delivery metrics and churn, and what is done, uh, I think if you all know that, if not, once I come to this project I will be explaining everything in detail. This is a huge for e-commerce and subscription business, analyzing on time delivery rates or figuring out why customer are churning. For example, let's take an example. Someone made some order, and for Zomato or Swiggy, and they receive the cold food, whatever they have ordered. So it will be ultimately they will be saying a bad review, rating to the delivery and the restaurant. They will rating one and they will giving a bad review. Or might, if some people are very aggressive, they can leave the Zomato, uninstall it, and they switch to other platforms, Swiggy and other platform also. Okay, so this type of scenario is there. So this kind of project shows you understand real business problem, not just how to make a chart. Okay, this is where my channel and other challenge YouTube channel makes different. I work on real base projects, real industry projects, where you are just not learning the skills, you are not upskilling yourself, but you are doing real world project also. And this type of project inside your portfolio, inside your resume, will help you to get yourself placed easily as a data analyst. Okay, because this is all real world. You could better clear, sir, and stop the does DA is being replaced by D and analytic engineer. Also, how when to use AI. I will be answering us in few seconds. Let me just complete this, and we are almost at the end, and then I will be answer your question, Sandy. I think your name is Sandy only. Okay. Marketing and finance insight dashboard. So, and the project idea is, this is fourth one. If you are not interested in those three, this is a fourth one for you. A marketing and finance insight dashboard, tracking campaign and performing spend versus return or revenue trends over the time. This shows you can connect data analysts directly to the business outcome, the profit and loss in short of the business, which is exactly what employers want to see, which is nothing but the business owner, the stakeholders wants from a data analyst, that this is my data, what profit I am making, this heavily I have invested. Okay, so this is the first and basic job of a data analyst, and that type of project we will be seeing too. Okay, the next is the resume strategy. So let's go deeper on resume strategy, because this deserve its own moment. Because I always say this, you are not the one going to people and telling yourself on their faces. It's the one single sheet or one two sheet, depending on the projects and how big your resume is. So make sure your resume should not exceed more than 2 pages. So this is the one single sheet which goes to the people hand by hand, but now in digital world, it goes in a PDF format to their computer, to system, and that single piece of sheet will be telling your story, telling about you. So that's why this is important. Craft a compiling resume that leads with an impact and highlights your most impactful contribution, of course. And it's all about that portfolio building. I just don't want to go through the all complex word that I have written in the slide. So simply just focus on your projects, achievements, and mention them in a quantifying way. I've already explained you what is quantifying way. So you need to focus more on language like build, automated, reduced, increase. This forward should be there in your resume to convey success and show how skill aligns directly to your job requirement. This type of words you are using, I'm repeating the words again: build, automated, reduce, increase. This type of word and the numbers will be picked by ATS itself, and then your resume gets select in any of the organization. Okay, so this is how you bypass the ATS. This is the second tip of the day. Next is building professional visibility online. So beyond your resume, beyond your portfolio, there is a professional visibility online, which is nothing but your LinkedIn profile, your GitHub. This two platforms are your professional visibility online. So your project source code should be there on GitHub, and your LinkedIn profile should not speak, should shout about you that you are a data analyst. How it can shout about yourself that you are a data analyst? You should you have done 2 to 3 projects, have your source code on the GitHub, and the visualization you should keep posting on the LinkedIn. Okay, this is how your profile will be speaking, shouting for yourself. Okay, and what you have learned, your journey, what projects you have done while time of learning, everything you should share on your LinkedIn. If you want to be a data analyst, if you want to be an ML engineer, so make sure you post and do everything regarding ML engineer. Okay, so HRs usually search on LinkedIn, they will search with the keywords, they will search, they will type data analyst or any resume they are finding, they will find your profile first, because you have posted each and everything you have learned on LinkedIn. This is the tip of the day. Third. Yes, of course, I have already told you all that up till 10 session I am making the career guidance free. So that is full. I have already have now 18 of you all. 8 are paid and 10 are already they have just run for that free slot, and they have acquired that free slot, and now they are, or they already got there, I think out of 10. Yeah, 9, 10 today. I've completed the 10 free slot, and then now I'm starting with the paid one. Why I'm keeping it as paid? Because of course the DB cost, leave that. My time behind your career guidance goes, because this is divided into 3 part. It's not just once you meet me for 1 hour or 1.5 hour and then done. No, I have a proper storytelling of your name, your college, from where you came, what background you came. I understand this thing. Then I just start giving you the proper guidance, the proper roadmap. If you want to be an ML, if you want to be an AI engineer, if you want to be a full stack developer, if you want to be a back end, front end, whatsoever you want to be, I understand your first each and everything. If there is a gap or if there is a career gap, each and everything I understand. Then I provide you proper roadmap with a timeline that you need to fulfill. After that, we meet the second time. That is of course this the fee you're paying me one time, and you will get the 3 session. For example, you are meeting me today. After 1 month, I've told you complete this all, and we will meet at the second meeting. We will be developing and building your profile, your resume, your LinkedIn, and each and everything regarding your profile and how to apply job and everything. That will be our second meet, and then ultimately we will be meeting at the third time. So I don't think there was no discount. There is completely free. It was completely free for the first 10 learners. It was completely free. Zero. They need to pay zero. Now it's 99 only. And I don't think 99 is too much for today's world. I think one burger, or if you go to Domino's, the pizza cost you the 99. But I think today's people spend more than 99 in single day. Okay. This is the cost because I've seen the people were not respecting my time. I was joining the career guidance, and I was waiting for them for more than 10 to 15 minutes, and they were not joining it. So I was thinking to give this session completely free for the lifetime, but then I observed that people were not respecting my time. See, I have a job. After job, I do this live. I create this all stuff, the codes and all the things I share on Discord is completely free. I share everything free. That took time, and it takes time and efforts, but I saw you all are not respecting that. So that if you're paying me 99, for that 99 you will be serious for yourself, because think of this, I'm not charging you lakhs or crores of rupees to make you a market ready software engineer or a data analyst or ML engineer. That 99 is for you to get serious for yourself only. Simple. If you pay something, you will ultimately get serious. That's what the agenda is behind it. Okay. Like I can't help people works in this way only. Okay, interview preparation. This is high level again. I will be going through detail of each and everything once I come on to the interview part. So let's get the specific about the interview prep. Preparing for data analyst interview involves honing both the part, which is nothing but your technical skills and your storytelling ability. So you should be good at communication. Now, I have not said this. You should not be fluent in English. I am saying that you should be good at storytelling. So if I done a project on HR and sales, and then I has generated a documentation with the help of AI. If you are not good at English, with the help of AI, then go through that documentation again and again, unless and until you are fluent in that documentation. It can be a 15 line or 20 line or a paragraph of 5 line, 10 line of your storytelling. Just mug that up. Okay, you should just don't go for a fluent in English, because I've seen many of you are approaching me that I am not that great at English or good at English. Can you do live and everything in Hindi? For me, it's not possible. Why? Because I have an agenda not doing it in Hindi or any other vernacular language, but in English, because ultimately we need to code in English, we need to communicate in English, and of course the interview will be also in English. So I'm not saying master English, but at least learn basic English and understand basic English. Okay. It's just you clear the interview, and ultimately once you get yourself placed, your fluency or command on language will be increasing day by day. Okay, so in interview, it's nothing but understanding the SQL, Excel, and your case study, which is essential, alongside your crafting your personal narrative, that how you start and why you are interested in. Many companies ask why you are seeking a role in data analyst. They will ask you this type of question. So personal narrative is also important. Personal narrative means why I started my career as a data analyst, or why I am seeking a data analyst, or why I am interested in data, and what type of analysis I can do. Okay, so just create a narrative around your story or around yourself, and then ready to explain your projects, and be clear in your decision, and be confident enough. That's it. This is the interview preparation. We will be seeing this in detail. but this is a high level of what we need to do. Okay, so common beginner mistakes is, before we wrap up, let's talk about this. This is important because avoiding this will save you months. If you are not avoiding this, if you are not doing beginner mistake, it can save your time, and time is nothing but money. Why time is money? As soon as you learn this, if you want to be a data analyst, you will be soon placed as a data analyst, and that time, the months or year, will be saved. Okay, the top mistake to avoid is tutorial hopping. Instead of actually building something, I have seen people, they will see one tutorial today, after 4 or 5 days or a week, they will jump onto someone's other tutorial, and this won't get you anywhere in software engineer world. I'm not just talking about data analyst, any type of field like backend, front end, or database engineer or data engineer. You won't be getting yourself placed because you are hopping between tutorial. If you are learning from me and I'm giving you a proper roadmap, just follow that roadmap, just follow me, and you will be, at the end of the day, will be a backend engineer, front end engineer, data analyst, whatsoever I am teaching. If you're interested in some other YouTuber, you want to learn, go with them, but don't hop between them and me or other, or others and third party. Or today I'm learning from Udemy, then I jump onto the YouTube, then I've cleared one concept from YouTube, then I jump onto the Udemy again. This won't get you anywhere, because I always say there should be a proper roadmap to learn anything. There should be a proper way to reach somewhere in life. For example, if you want, you are a point A, you want to go to the point B, there should be a proper map to go from A to B. You can't directly jump on A to Z, then M, then N. This is wasting your time, effort, and so make sure you follow a proper uh, educator that giving you proper. Okay, so just avoid hopping between tutorials to tutorials. And second mistake is people ignore SQL and SQL fundamentals. This is the one common mistake I've seen with the, but just avoid SQL. At the time of interview, they face the SQL questions. They are that I forgot it, or the SQL is required for data analysis. Then after the interview, they will come on Google and they will search SQL is required and how important SQL for data analysis. So don't do this. SQL is the second skill you need to learn after the interview. So this is the big mistake. Okay. Give me a minute. Now it is clear, or still you are facing the voice disturbance? Might it some wire issue? Let me know in the chat, and sorry for the inconvenience cost. Okay, thank you for replying in chat. Now it is clear. So I was saying that the second mistake was, I think you have heard the first mistake, save you months of time. Don't jump and hop between tutorials. Just follow one educator and you will be ultimately reaching your goal. The second is the uh, beginners usually ignore the SQL, and the SQL is the second most important skill set you need to learn if you're aiming for data analyst. And so this is the part, and people usually skip the real projects also. They will do one or two projects, very basic, very simple one, and they will be saying that I have done this thing, because at the time of learning something, what are human tendencies, we have learned something, and time of learning only we create some uh, small projects on our own, or might, if you are learning from XYZ platform, they will give you that project, and we are very excited. Oh yes, oh yes, we have done a very great job, a good job. But that doesn't make sense for the HRs or the company, those will be interviewing you. For them, if it is a real based project, so they will see a potential in you, that you are a skilled data analyst and we need to do a real world project, and that showcase your skills and your talent in data analysis. So focus on one tool at a time, create your portfolio, do a real world project, and we will be seeing that. And set a realistic timeline for you. For example, I've seen people asking me that in a week, can I be an AI engineer? That is possible. Is that possible? In a week, can you be an AI engineer? Not possible. I've done master on AI engineering. It took me 2 years to done, and I have done a wonderful projects on AI. I've created my own AI and done on advanced NLP, advanced computer vision. It took me 6 months, and I've released the paper and journals on everything on that. So it took me 6 months to do one single project, because that is the time go behind the R&D, research and development, and then the codes and everything is a secondary part. First you need to see the real world problem and then solve with the help of your AI, your AI is it solving the problem or not. So it took months to achieve those things in life. So you don't set an unrealistic target. For example, if you are going to learn this data analyst, set a target as per your grasping power. For example, if my grasping power is not that good, I will set the data analyst target for 2 months. Within this 2 month, I will be upskilling my Python and SQL and other tech stacks, and I will be a data analyst within 2 months. But I will be practicing those 60 days regularly. For Monday I'm learning, then this next Saturday I'm learning. This gap won't make you data analyst. Monday I'm doing this, on Tuesday I'm practicing what I've learned Monday, and then on Tuesday I'm learning new topic, and same on the following days of the week. Okay, so this type of timeline, realistic timeline, will make you achieve something in life. Not just for data analyst, for anything. If you want to be in life, just have a realistic target and put your efforts and time behind it. Don't take a gap of learning more than 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, because it's a human body. We can fall sick, or anything can happen, or events can come up in our family. So I can understand we can take gap for that, but make sure the gap is not more than 5 days, or else you will start forgetting everything what you have learned. At least 10 to 20% you can recall those topic, but 75% it is gone from your mind. Okay, so make sure it is each day learning, and set realistic target for yourself. Okay, so the 2026 tech stack for data analysts is uh, nothing but it's the core data tool sets and visualization tool. So in core data, it's nothing but Python for automation, SQL for querying, Excel for analyzing, and solid data cleaning techniques. And on visualization side, Power BI for dashboard, Tabular for storytelling, data visualization, best practice, and interactive reporting techniques. Master this stacks and you are job ready with the portfolio and the real world projects. Of course. So this was all about complete 2026 tech stacks, and the salary, and what is data analyst, what is the roles and responsibility of data analyst, and everything all about data analyst. So now let's jump onto the Q&A session. If you have any doubt and query, can ask me in the uh, live chat. And let me open the live chat also. Some of you have asked a few questions, so let me answer those. Let me scroll up. Meantime, if you others having a doubt, okay, okay, I found it. So this was from Sandy. He was asking, you could better clear, sir, and stop the. Does DA is being replaced by DE and analytic engineer? Also, how and when to use AI? Okay, that's a very important question, and I definitely love to answer this. So there is a common misconception that data analysts are being replaced by data engineer or analytic engineer. Sandy, if you're there and you're hearing it. So that's not how the industry works. First thing first, that's how, so this role have definitely responsibilities, and in many organization, they work together rather than replace one another. So uh, in just follow my this data analyst complete boot camp, and you will slowly but steadily understand this. And there I also will be explaining where AI fits into data analyst workflow, and when to use it, how to use it, the AI, because I've already stated, don't use AI for complete prediction analysis or code generation. There is a role for AI in this data analyst workflow, and we will be seeing that, because it is used to save your time. And that was the analytical thinking and the domain knowledge. We are, as a data analyst, one who should apply our analytical thinking and the knowledge over the data and the prediction. But AI, no doubt, it's a powerful assistant, but it can't replace us. It can never replace the strong fundamentals and the thinking capability of a human. So there is a role of AI, and we will be seeing that too. I can only bear 2 hours every day. Is it enough? Yes, of course. Half an hour also enough, 1 hour also enough, 1.5 hour also enough, 2 hours is also enough. It's not about bearing and how much time and efforts I'm putting. It's about in half an hour, in 1 hour, or in 2 hour, uh, how much the concept and how uh, good I'm grasping it. For example, if I'm let's talk about uh, oops, and or else let's talk about operators in Python. So if you understand what are the operators, how many types of operator, how to use it in half an hour, that is good enough for you. After half an hour, just close your system, go and enjoy your life. But might be, for example, I'm a slow learner. Just I'm taking an example, I'm a slow learner. It took me 2 hours, so I need to spend that 2 hours behind to learn the operators. Okay, I hope I answer your that question, Sandy. And now you're asking me, sir, your channel mentioned multi-year program. Yes, this year for Python, data analyst module next year. So let's see how far we go into this. This is multi-year program. Of course, I'm not stopping this. So this year I've targeting about Python, that I have already complete. Now I'm starting with data analyst, and let's see how much time it take us to be a data analyst. It can take 1 month. In August it can end. It September it can end, or else depending on you all, that I'm going very fast. I need that feedback from you all, and I'm going very slow, so I can increase my pace. If I'm going very fast, I can just uh, reduce my teaching pace. And let's see up till my target is up till September or October. At the end of October, we complete this data analysis, and then I will be starting with ML. And ML will take time. I think it can take more than 3 months also. And then I will be starting with AI engineer. Then I will be starting with LLM. So this, I think, up till LLM, it will be the ending of 2027. And then I will be starting with the front end technology, because this all we are doing under the hood. This all backend and everything is under the hood, but ultimately the end users, or we are not dealing with chat gpt AI. We are using with the chat gpt UI, the chat interface, the Gemini, the Claude, the AI I'm talking about, or all the other technology we are using. We are communicating with the web and the UI part. So I will be dealing with that once this LLM complete, and after that I will be jumping in the most important thing, which is ops. If you know about DevOps, if you know about the ML ops, at 2028 I am starting with the ops technology, because now the ops technology is emerging. It was there since way long 2000 before that, but now it is emerging it. So to learn about ops, first we need to know about what is backend, what is front end, what is package, what is module, how to deliver it. Okay, and I am also, once we complete the ML thing, uh, I will be touching the Docker, the Kubernetes, and the cloud technology, because that is also important. Developing locally is one thing, and taking to the cloud is another thing. So cloud technology is also emerging. Then I will be touching the cyber security, and this will go on and on up till I am alive. I will be doing this live and YouTube completely free. If I'm falling ill, and because I am a human, I can fall ill. I have there will be an event in my house and everything, so I need to attend that. I will be posting this in Discord announcement that up till now, this 10 days or 15 days I am off due to this and this event. So that time, just understand and bear with me. And but I will be continuing this all live and everything up till I can go, up till I'm live, and if I have energy to do this live. Okay, because I need to give time to DSA also and development also. So break down your 2 hours. Spend 1 hour behind data analyst, and the remaining next hour behind DSA. Okay, just do a time management. Or else, if you are finding data analyst easy, spend 45 minutes or half an hour behind this, and the rest remaining time behind DSA and development. But don't try to do multiple things at the same time. It's like I'm trying to hop into multiple boats, and ultimately I'm the one who is drawn in the river or the water. Just try to have two things at the same time, because we need to be a multitask in this fast world. So start two things at a same time, and make sure one is easy and one is bit difficult. If both are, for example, if you are learning AI or ML, and you are starting with some different like ops technology like ML ops or DevOps, then you won't be uh, learning anything. Just because data analyst is not that difficult compared to ML and AI. Sub, please some videos on HTML GS. Okay, Shashank, you're requesting me this from many time. I can do it if you're comfortable in offline video. I can't do it in live because I've started with the Python, and regarding Python, we have data analyst, data science, ML, AI, LLM apps. So that's why I'm stick to this roadmap for the live video. But if you're comfortable, I can do the offline video, which will be a pre-recorded video of HTML, CSS, and JS, like the video I've already posted on my channel. The mainstream is development full stack, and now I'm just exploring analysis because it is easy to get into job. Okay, so you're now I'm unsure. You want to be a full stack developer, or you want to be in data analyst job? This is two separate things. If you are going into a data analyst job, then your mindset, your working, your everything will be a thinking capability will, and you will be working in senior data analyst, of course. So each and every environment surrounding your working is in data analyst. So then at that time, if you want to jump from data analyst to full stack development, is two separate roadmap. So make sure before jumping into anything that you want to be this, you want to be that, and no field is uh, good or bad. See, backend engineer, front end engineer, full stack development, they also get a good pay. And of course, I've shown you data analysts are getting from 8 lakh to 35 lakhs in India, 60,000 to 120, $1,20,000 in foreign countries. And the same salary range will be for backends, for front end, for full stack, for DevOps, for ML ops. ML and AI will be getting much more higher compared to their workload and the skill set they are bringing onto the table. I know, but web development job market is very cluttered. It's not cluttered, it's about the skill set you're bringing. If you are very good web developer, you will be getting yourself place. I think 2 days ago only, three company just saw my profile on LinkedIn and they are behind me. Just join our organization, join our organization. So it's all about how you portray yourself, what is your portfolio is all about, and how hold you have on those skill sets. That's it. Of course, they will ask DSA in interview. I've also given many interviews, and they up till 3 round they were asking me DSA only. So make sure your biggest fear be your biggest strength. Just learn DSA. Simple. If you want, I can do the DSA video, but that will also be offline. It's okay to start applying job for. It's okay to start applying for job while still learning. No, not at all. It's like you are learning cooking and you are start. Just open your own restaurant and start cooking and just giving your food to the people. So you are not sure the food is actually cooked, how it tastes. Might you have put salt in tea, or you have put sugar in vegetable soup or xyz, so you can make mistakes. So make sure you learned it 90% and the remaining 10%, like you are doing the project, at that time you start applying. This is a trick. Once you learn the skill set, and you know that you're confident enough, I know it inside out, and now I'm doing the real world projects, at that time you start creating your LinkedIn profile, doing the resume building, and then you start applying it. This all I will be, if you want this session, you can just enroll my career guidance. 99 rupees is not that much, I think, in today's world. Just enroll for it and you will get that 3 detailed session and one-to-one session with you. I will understand each and everything about you, learn about you, and then guide you. See, this is not normal. People are not doing this because they are not worried about you as an individual. They are getting the subscriber and you from them, and you are just a subscriber for them. For me, you are a individual who is seeking their career as a software engineer world. So I take each and every you seriously. I reply to each and every you sooner or later, depending on if I'm busy, I'm driving, I'm on a job, or if I'm doing a live, I reply to you all on Discord. So for me, each and every one of you is important, and you're thinking I'm just on 1,000 subscriber, that's why I'm doing it. No, if I reach 100k, 1 lakh subscriber, 10 lakh subscriber, same I will be doing, because I'm teaching from last 14 years. So think of the size of student I have in offline, and they all really ping me each and every day. I have more than 100 200 messages from my student. They already landed in some organization in foreign, in India or xyz. I get each and every day 200 plus messages from each and every my student, each and every day, and I try to get back to you all if possible. For me, for example, I try to get back first 15 today if possible, then tomorrow. I don't ignore you all. Okay. Yes, please, specifically for how to attempt a problem and how to know what's the question is asking to. Learning something new in every session. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. And this is what my agenda is. You should learn a new thing each and every day. This is true. What is your headache? Okay. Okay, I think you all are talking within among yourself. Okay, so if there is no queries or no doubt regarding data analyst, so we are done with the session. Let's have few more seconds. If you have any more doubt, I will be happy to answering them. And people those who haven't joined my Discord, make sure you join the Discord. The link will be there in the comment section, so make sure you joined it there. People connect with me, they have their source code, they send me the source code for the review, they do a wonderful projects, and there are much more things on the Discord I do there. If you want, I can showcase it. So this is my Discord, and I have an announcement channel, the proper roadmap. So after this live, I will be posting the proper roadmap of data analyst. This is the roadmap of Python backend developer. Then we have session notes and doubt corner, code sharing. Each and everything is completely free over here. And of course, in general, we have a general discussion over your doubts and everything, and the general discussion people, those who are there on the Discord, they can answer and communicate with each other. And win in progress and job hunt, of course, and weekly challenges. And of course, those who are already on the codewithnm website, I have added a few more let me show you the website itself first. I've added few more quiz, so make sure you go and see the quiz and try to solve that. I've added Python modules, file handling, error and exceptional handling, and much more. And I'm from backend, I will be adding this too. And this is also completely free, but it takes time and efforts. So try to, I know more than 100 plus you all have attempted the quiz, and but I want more and more of you go and attempt this quiz, because before getting placed into an interview, you need to give a mock interview, and the mock interview is nothing but a MCQ type of questions, and this is for the Python backend. I will be creating for data analyst, and here you will be seeing the title. If you are want to give the Python MCQs or quiz, you just click on that Python and all the quiz will be here. And if you want for the data analyst, I will be creating those filtering and every stuffs. So don't worry about that. Just make sure you go and attempt this, and more are coming here. So make sure you do two things. First, once you start learning, before jumping onto the YouTube Code with NM, check your Discord, and then come to Code with NM quiz, check this. And those who are not sure, I've just shared the worksphere API, which I have already taught in my last live for the Python. This is a real based company project, all the detail and everything about this, and you can just hit the download and you will get the source code. And it is very detailed how you can install this in your system, what is the architecture and the folder structure, and what are the command you need to do, and of course the example of the APIs, where to run it, how to run it, each and everything here in detail. See all the calls. It is a post call, get call, the token, how you need to pass it is all well documented, and you can go through this and you can download it once you have completed those 10 uh, Python bootcamp, and the 11th one is the I'm explaining the codes and everything. And this will be the same structure I will be following in data analyst. Each and everything I will be sharing here on Code with NM for free. So if you want the link, also I will be adding this link in the comment section and also in the description. So here is the link. Make sure you give the quiz and see the projects. I've done ample of projects and I will be uploading them. It takes time and effort, so I'm on very time constraints. So I'm focusing what is required and what is important right now. Then I will be uploading those project also, so you can download those project from here and do whatever you want to do it. Okay, so this roadmap is giving me a confidence to start. Of course, this is the ultimate thing. You should get that from inside, that you are confident enough this roadmap. And then let's start with data analyst from next live, which is nothing but on Friday 8 p.m. IST. Headache is DSA because I know the concept theoretical, but all the time of implementation mine goes full black. Okay, just comment you want DSA offline video and I will be doing it offline, because I don't want to disturb my live. This is going with the Python I'm done and data analyst. So I will be doing two things. If Shashank and Techno C2, I was just not sure your name, can you comment it please? So Shashank, you want HTML, JS and CSS, you can ping me on Discord also or in the live chat, or if this video is offline, comment on that video only that you are comfortable with the offline video of HTML, CS and JS, and I will be doing that for you. And for DSA, if you both want the DSA and others, those who will be seeing this video offline, if you want DSA, make sure you comment DSA in the chat, and I will be doing a good video, offline video on DSA using Python, because it is easy to use Python. And Saurav, oh, you are Saurav there, you already joined Discord. Okay, Saurav, hi and welcome to Code with NM family. So Saurav, yeah, if you want the DSA, so just comment on this video or in Discord also, it's fine. I will be creating the offline video on DSA with Python, but I can't do it live. I don't want to disturb the flow of data analyst. Okay. Anything else? Yes, offline video and DSA also means you want both HTML, CS, and JS, and DSA also. Okay. Now this adds much more, it will consume my time and effort, but I'm happy to do it, because if you are eager to learn it, I'm eager to teach you all. Okay, done. I will be doing it, and in Discord announcement I will be just telling you all when I'm doing it. And don't worry, I won't take that much time. I will do it soon enough. Let me plan and plan my stuff, because there are more, I think 8 or 9 career guidance are pending from my side, so they are paid, so I need to reply to them also. And then I need to prepare for Friday the first data analyst live, and then I will be planning this too also. And in HTML, CS, and JS, I will be doing a wonderful project, so don't worry. You will be getting those things in one offline video only. And for DSA, I will plan it that it's required 3 or 4 offline video, or I can cover it in one video only. So I need to structure all this. I don't want to do random stuffs, because you all are serious to learn this. So I will be much more serious to teach in a structure way. I like the structure and everything. If there is no structure, so there is no difference between animal and us. Simple. Animal is unstructured. We are structured. We have a family. We have everything. That's why this is structure. We have father, mother, and grandfathers. And so being in a structure makes us human being, and that's why we progress in life. So learning also should be a structure format. Okay. So I think now everyone is happy with the data analyst. Of course, they both are happy with the DSA and HTML and CSS and JavaScript, of course. So this is a very good happy ending. And if there is no doubt, let me wind up this live, if there is no doubt. So if there you have any doubt, just join the Discord and you can ask me your queries over there. Okay, because this video will be offline, I don't want to extend it more. Okay, so I'm on a mission to make you market ready data analyst. And make sure you join my Discord, and see you in the next live, which is on Friday 8 p.m. IST. And I am excited for that, because that will be our first live session on data analyst, and we are starting with the data analyst on this Friday 8 p.m. IST. Take care, God bless you, see you in the next live.